Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Post-Strike Streams Saturday edition, Zonda Day. How are we doing? I hope you guys, gals, non-binary pals are doing well. I hope you're having fun. Hope your weekend has got off to a good start. For those of you who have kind of missed it, I have been doing a couple of extra weekday streams beginning this week now that we're in October. Because September ended, Green Day have been woken up. We're in October now. So I did do Thursday and Friday this week. I'm hoping to, like, next week as well. But keep an eye on the community posts. I'll announce them every Thursday and Friday. I'm going to announce whether I am doing a stream that day. So, ring the bell if you haven't already. Anyway, Bark, let's say hi to some people because there seem to be a lot of comments here today. But what if we had a second Zonda Day? Exactly. Good reference. But no, let's say hi to some people, and then we will get on and make some magic, by which I mean hopefully get shiny legendaries. But let's find out, shall we? Sky, hi, and Kevin, hi, and Small Shiny Guy, hi, and Amelia, hi, and Kieran, hi, and Xander, hi, and I thought I saw other people, but maybe there's just a lot of comments from the same group of people. Tegan, hi! There we go. Ooh, I got a hiccup. There we go. So lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining me here. Oh, I didn't mute my laptop. Dang it. Okay, there we go. That's bad. So there we go. I don't really have any... I did fix Nightbot on the spreadsheets, hopefully. Hopefully. I don't really have any conversation topics to talk about today, so we'll figure out how this goes. I kind of blew through them all on Thursday and Friday, but we'll see how it goes. I did get a shiny Manetric yesterday, so that's cool, but... Oh, chat, here is an interesting thing. I was looking at some numbers and doing some counting and stuff like that, and basically... my last shiny legendaries were August 1st and September 6th. Now, September was a month where we didn't do as many streams as normal, kind of thing. It was like the least amount we streamed doing the Dynamax Adventures. But basically, this weekend, we are reaching a point where... by the end of this weekend, we will have reached the sort of same gap we had between, like, Tapu Bulu and Kartana. So we got Tapu Bulu, and then, quite soon afterwards, we got the Kartana. So we're kind of reaching that same number of... we're sort of kind of reaching a similar number of Dynamax Adventures. So... fingers crossed, we get another one. Because I think when we got Kartana, we got it, like, quite quickly. But, so I'm kind of hoping, like, after we got Tapu Bulu, but I'm kind of hoping that maybe, just maybe, we get another quick legendary. I need at least one more before we sort of kind of wrap up this series and take a break from it. So, we'll see how it goes. Kevin, this is just a feeling... but I think Shiny Thunderous will come soon, if not today. I like your feeling, Kevin. I like your feeling. Okay. Kartana cut to the chase. I would say that, but Kartana was like... I think we'd had Kartana for a little while as well, though. I'm not sure. Maybe I've just made that up. I feel like we had it in, like, our rotation for a while. Okay. So, chat. My lovely chat. Let's actually get to the spreadsheet. Oh, no. Let's actually get to the spreadsheet if I can hit the right button. There we go. And let's see who is around, okay? So, chat, my lovely chat. Could you please let me know? We'll go with my tickets first, which are just for Thunderous, Stack Attacker, and Celesteela. And then we'll work our way towards Nihilego. But could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know, strike in big capital letters, if you are able to play. And then follow that with, I can do Thunderous, Celesteela, and or Stack Attacker. Ready, set, bow. Let me know. Okay, so Amelia can only do Thunderous. So that means Amelia has to be in Team 1. And we got Sky, And we've got Kevin, who is always listed as Silver, and it would actually be helpful if Kevin was listed as Kevin, but it's too late now. And we've got Tegan, and we've got Kieran, and we've got Xander. Okay. Okay, so this is nice. This is nice, because this means that we have 6 people. Okay. So why don't we have... Why don't we have, like, Xander, Amelia, and Sky in Team 1? Right? Xander, Amelia, and Sky in Team 1. And then for Team 2, Stack Attacker, we can have Kevin, Kieran, and Tegan. Does that sound fair and good and decent and kind? I hope it does, because it's all I've got. But yeah, so Team 1, Thunderous, Xander, Amelia, Skywatcher. Team 2, Stack Attacker, Tegan, Kevin, Kieran. Does that sound good? Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Hopefully that fits. Hopefully I have done that in alignment with what you have all said. So hopefully that makes sense. So here we go. So Tegan, Kevin, and Kieran, please hold off like 25 minutes or so. We will get to you soon. But in the meantime, Team 1, Thunderous, Xander, Amelia, Sky, please come on down. So here we go. Let's connect to the Wycom. To the internet via the Wycom, sorry. If you are in Team 1, if you are Xander, Amelia, or Sky. And then we will get going to the land of Hoenn. Also, this is taking a sec. Why is this taking a sec? I don't like how long this is taking to connect. Did my internet go down? This is very... It never takes this long. I'm a bit worried something's up. You guys can hear me, right? Lemons. Everyone say lemons. Everyone say lemons if you can hear me. Everyone type lemons. No one's typing lemons. Okay, lemons. There we go. Everyone's saying lemons. Okay. This is weird. That's the thing. The stream is working. I think the internet on my phone is working. Can I... That's it. And I can't do anything to get out of this. Hang on. Let me just do this. Oh, hang on a minute. That says no internet. Let me check something. Hang on. BRB. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, hang on. Okay, now it says nothing. Hang on, so what's going on with the internet there? Hang on, This is weird. Weiss, hello. Hang on, something's up with the... Hang on, I'm just gonna need to, like... I just need to, like, physically check the switch. So, hold on a sec. Hang on, I'm just gonna, like, check the connections in the actual switch. Okay, we have a bit of a problem here. Just checked back to when the stream started and your Switch said it had internet. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna unplug the Ethernet. Hang on. Actually, no, hang on. Let me go... Let me go into my settings. Hang on. Sorry, you can still hear me, but I just want to make sure. That but just in case like any private information comes up on my screen, I won't do it. What the heck is going on here? I don't want to do anything like reset the internet, because if I like reset the internet, that will then mess up the stream, and I don't want to do that. So this is very weird. Yeah, I might unplug the Ethernet cable from the Switch just to see if it connects wirelessly. This is very weird, though. The Switch is just, like, not connecting to the internet. But as Kevin said, I think I was like, I thought it was connected. Kevin, when you say it was connected, now did it have the physical connection or the wireless connection? The physical connection kind of looks like a cable, whereas the wireless connection has the little kind of V-shaped, the symbol that's currently in the middle of the screen. Hang on, if I just bring up the middle of the screen. So did it have the classic Wi-Fi symbol like that, or did it have the little snaky, the physical connection? Oh, that's okay. That's really weird then. Let me hang on a minute. Let me like reset my Switch. Also, hang on, my TV is like muted. Why is my TV muted? Yeah, let me reset my Switch. Hang on. Let's like... No, don't... Okay, hang on. Let's like reset the Switch and see if that works. Here we go. Power options, restart. Let's just do like a restart. And let's just see if anything happens here. Apologies for the dark screen. I am still here. Everything is all good. Now the Switch is not turning on. I don't like this. Why is it not turning on? Okay, there we go. That was a bit concerning. Right, hang on. Let's see if anything happens here. I can unplug the cable if not. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Why are you not working, Switch? And look, now it just says there's no internet. So why is my Switch's internet not working? Okay, let me unplug the Ethernet cable and we'll see if we can connect it like wirelessly. Hang on. Okay, right. So the wireless is gone now. So hang on. Let's just see if I can. I will just blank the screen for a sec, just so if I need to like type in any passwords or anything, we can. What the heck is going on here? Why is this? This is so frustrating. Right. Dun, 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 dun. That's the noise I was expecting. Sorry. You just like had darkness, whereas at least you get this fun sound now. I mean, the weird thing is on the screen before it did say like a 2 out of 3 on the wireless stuff. So this should be working. Why is the Switch not connecting? It knows that there is a wireless device there and detects it has a strong internet signal. Do I really need to restart the router? Okay, guys, I might need to restart the router. If the stream ends, I do apologize. But I think, yeah, it seems to know that it's there. But yeah, I'm gonna like reset. I'm gonna figure out what the heck's going on here. It's annoying. Everything else is working. My phone is working. Everything else is working. But yeah, I'm gonna do a yeah. So just please like, if the stream ends or something like that, please like click on my channel and just like, look out for a new stream. I'll try to message or something if it does. Sorry, I can do this now. But hopefully I will be back in like a second. Hopefully it just kind of freezes for a sec and like, has like a bit of buffering or something like that. But then hopefully I will be back quite promptly. So, well, no, Amelia, I don't know whether I'm going to end the stream. This is what I'm saying. Like, I have to reset the internet, so I don't know if that's going to end the stream or not. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know whether the stream is going to end. So if it does end, I am going to create another stream if the internet works, okay? But we'll have to see how this goes, okay? So here we go. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Everyone say lemons if you can hear me. And I'm going to count down from 10 in the anticipation. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, those are some quick lemons. Okay, so I don't know if the thing is, I actually don't know if the internet really like reset or not there. I don't know. I pressed like the reset button, but I don't see anything on the Switch. Let me just go back to the internet and see if I can connect to this thing. I might need to like press the button again or something because I just don't really know if it did like a disconnect there. Oh no, it says that this connection's stronger now, but it's just doing the like beep 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 beep. This is very annoying. I might need to go press the button again. Hang on, guys. It's funny. I'm pressing the it's funny. I'm pressing the reset button, which I swear in the past has like done a reset, um, kind of thing. But like on my phone, it's still sort of saying like you're still connected. Like I'm not getting like a disconnect on my phone at all. And I feel like if I'm doing the reset, it should disconnect on my phone. So I don't really know what's like going on. I can try one more time, but guys, we might have to just call this here. I don't really know what to do if it's working on like everything else. Let me just try. Hold on. Let me just try the switch out of the dock and see if anything happens. So hang on. The screen is gonna go dark for a sec, like that. But yeah, let me just try. Like I'm just trying it like literally in my hands here. It like recognizes the router. Yeah, let me just like play around with the router a bit more, guys. Hang on. Because I'm not convinced this is really like doing a reset. Like I might unplug and replug in the router. So RB. Lemons, lemons, lemons. Can you guys say lemons? Lemons, lemons. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. This might be working. Hold on. Can you guys hear me, though? Can you guys, gals, non-binary pals hear me? Lemons! 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 Oh, and then let me check. Hang on. Oh, shit. Yeah, I messed it up. Hang on. Ooh. Whoa. Hang on. There we go. Okay, let's see if this works. Can you guys hear me? I need to message Zonda. Yep, fine. Whatever. Cool. Am I still live? Lemons. Okay, so basically just the chat isn't working. Hold on. Okay, so basically the chat's not working. Hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. The chat wasn't working. Sorry. The chat hadn't, reset, so I was like... Okay. There we go. So, if we look now... Ta-da! We have the online symbol. Okay, sorry. Sorry, yeah, just my chat hadn't reset. So there's, a whole... page and a bit of chat of people saying, yes, I can hear you, and lemons and stuff like that. So, okay, let's do this thing. So, team one, we're going to speed run this, okay? Team one, Xander, Amelia, Skywatcher. Let's do this thing. And then Tegan, Kevin, Kieran, I am sorry. I know I said wait 25 minutes and you're about 7 minutes away from that 25 minutes, but you're going to have to wait at 25 on top of that. Okay, so Xander, Amelia, Sky, let's do this thing. This is Thunderous. You guys know Thunderous. Rock and Ice is very nice. Ground types are brilliant. Lightning Rod is brilliant, as we found yesterday with a nearly dead mainnet trick. So, okay, we're going to connect to the internet on the Ycom. We're going to do a Dynamax Adventure. We're going to say anything goes, but then Thunderous. So, Xander, Amelia, Sky, let's do this thing. And if 0410, no, we'll go 0410. And then 11:26. There we go. 0410, 11:26. If anyone wants to be the substitute, let me know. We will be enforcing the 59-second rule very heavily today. After that delayed start. If people can't get in, I already made you guys wait around, but okay. So, and then Xander gets to be the Dynamaxer. Yeah, I better get another shiny. I better get Thunderous and Celesteela or something like that today. Oh, can you imagine if I got 2? That'd be hilarious. Hilarious. Right, anyway, so yeah, and then obviously Dragon, Grass, Ghost are good as well as Volt Absorb, and then watch out for Sludge Wave, watch out for Rain Dance, watch out for Thunder, and Sky needs to press the A button. Sorry, Sky, to rush you. Okay, we're in. Sorry, I know it's ironic, me rushing you guys after my internet problems. Okay, Water is bad, but Electric is good. Electabuzz and Charjabug are quite good. I'm going to go with Electabuzz because I think Helping Hand is just a bit more useful than Charjabug's ability. Why are we getting all these waters? No, there's so much water. I mean, Dreadnought is just kind of the best of them because oh no, Moldo's good. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do Smackdown, but still, it's not bad. Team 1, your keyboard is misbehaving. Okay, Tegan, no worries. We will. Can you use Y and N for yes and no? We'll try and do everything in yes or no questions. Is that okay? And then say yes or no. Okay, there is Quagsire to the left, Duraludon to the right, and Drudigan to the right. Golurk's to the right as well. Golurk is better than Mudsdale, I would say. I think we maybe should go right for Drudigan and then Duraludon and then Golurk, but if we end up going left, that's kind of also fine. It's just... I'd say Golurk is better than Quagsire, but that's okay. This is fine. So we can go for Quagsire and Mudsdale, and that can be good. The official Pokemon account did post a clip from the Quagsire episode yesterday, so like, Quag! It was great. Maybe we could, okay, here's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. What if we got rid of Dreadnought and Chargerbug? Like, specifically, Chargerbug, like, first, and then Dreadnought. Like, if we have 2 ground types. Like, Chargerbug is going to be useless against the ground types. Honestly, we could even switch Chargerbug for Klinklang here. Because, yeah, I would say maybe let's switch Chargerbug for Klinklang, and then Klinklang for Quagsire, and then we'll switch Dreadnought for Mudsdale. Does that sound like a plan? So Tegan, do you understand? Yes or no? Y or N? But is that okay? Does that make sense? So we'll do. Hang on. Charge for Kling, and Kling for Quag, and then Dread for Mud. Okay, well done, everyone. Oh, dig quick before the hyena come. But the reason why I say Clink... Well, actually, no. The reason I say Klinklang is because Klinklang would probably be a better Dynamaxer against the Quagsire than Chargerbug. But we'll have to see. Tegan, you're not in this team. You're not, are you? I'm thinking of Amelia. But okay, but your keyboard... Okay, well, even so, Tegan, if you need to... We will try and make all conversation so that it is a Y or an N for you. Jill, hi, welcome. I love that Persona song, Mud My Dread. Unfortunately, I don't know which song... If that's like a pun on one of the names of the songs, I never know the names of songs. Again, here is my thing, though. I have sort of said I famously don't know music, and the whole, like, I don't really hear lyrics very well in songs, like, just, there's something about music and songs where, like, lyrics don't stay in my head. Like, if I ever needed to, like, revise for a test or something, if someone was like, oh, make up a little song about it, that would be, like, the worst thing for me. So, Amelia, switch, nicely done, Amelia, switch. And then you're gonna Dynamax here, okay? So make sure you Dynamax as well, Amelia. And then there we go. Okay, so let's go left for the Quagsire. Oh, there is a Jolteon as well, but I still think we should get the Well, actually, here's a thing. Who's better out of Jolteon and Mudsdale? Because Mudsdale is good defensively, but like so is Jolteon, and Jolteon has Helping Hand. And if we had 2 Jolteons using Helping Hand on Armaldo, then that could be the ticket to success. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Or we could just, like, each Helping Hand a different partner. But I'm going to Helping Hand the Klinklang. And this should be good. So, but Jill, hi. If I haven't said hi to anyone, for those who don't know, we had a weird internet issue where I was still connected to the internet on my laptop on the stream. My phone was still connected to the internet, but my Switch hadn't connected to the internet, and so I needed to, like, we tried a bunch of stuff, and then I basically had to reset my router, and then that meant I, like, missed a bunch of stuff, like, on the stream disconnected and then reconnected. So, basically, oh gosh, I hope we're able to beat this thing in 4 turns. I'm a bit worried we might not be able to. Oh no, Razor Shell, more like raise some hell. Oh gosh. Oh, and here's Mac. Oh no, but we did like a third of the health, so I think this will work out. I think this will be okay. I think Jolteon might be better. I think, like, having 2 Helping Hands... I think, like, does double Helping Hand work? I think it does, right? I think we have established this in the past. So, like, if we both Helping Hand, like, Armaldo, then we could have an incredible strategy. And then, like, Quagsire could just try and burn the Tornadus with, like, Scald. Okay, but oh no, that's maybe a bit less than a third. But here's the thing: if we get like a razor shell that hits here, and if we get a defense down, then that's really really good. So, okay, that's a good hit as well. Actually, I'm almost wondering if oh no! No, what happened? Oh no, why didn't we use Razor Shell? No, we really needed to use Razor Shell. Oh no. No, what happened? Did we get like a disconnect or something? Oh no, we really needed Razor Shell. We really needed Razor Shell there. We really needed Razor Shell. Oh no. Okay, oh no. I'm hoping we haven't had a disconnect or something. Oh no, and then it missed as well. Okay, oh damn it. Oh no. Oh, I mean, it didn't matter anyway because of the miss, but like the extra miss. Oh, so I mean, oh damn it. Damn it. Damn. Okay. Okay, so because Armaldo isn't Dynamaxing here, Mudsdale. Oh, this is awkward, isn't it? Here's what I'm wondering. If we fight Jolteon, should we get rid of Dreadnought now? Because before I was thinking Dreadnought versus Mudsdale, but Dreadnought is bad against Jolteon. So do we want to maybe get rid of Dreadnought? Like, I'm so confused here, because... if we get rid of here's the thing. I think we maybe should go for Mudsdale now. If we keep Dreadnought, we could fight against Mudsdale. If we go against Jolteon, we need to get rid of Dreadnought. But let's get rid of Klinklang now. Let's get rid of Klinklang now. But I think we should face off against Dreadnought. I think Klinklang should still switch here, as was planned. And then, but I think we should actually go against Mudsdale now, because Mudsdale will be able to attack the Thunderous on like a turn 2, whereas with Jolteon's good against Dreadnought, and it's like harder to take down. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, my big reaction there was ultimately unnecessary because of the miss. So ignore that. Okay, I am going to... These are all rubbish for the purpose I serve, isn't it? I tell you what, no. I'm just going to go Wise Glasses. Sorry, maybe I should have gone White Herb. Maybe White Herb would have been better. But anyway, sorry for that. Sorry for the confusion. But no, it's all okay. We haven't lost any lives or anything. We're in a good... But yeah, thing is, because Armaldo's going to be using Smackdown now, then Mudsdale actually can work. And I believe Mudsdale is slower than Armaldo. We'll pay attention to that in this battle, okay? Who is Dynamaxing? Is it Dreadnought or is it Quagsire? Or is it Armaldo? I think it might be Armaldo, actually, mightn't it? So I am going to just help out. I'm going to help out Quagsire here, just because Quagsire has a special water move. So I think that will be the strongest thing here, but we'll see how it goes. Did I accidentally cast... Did I cast? What did I say? I mean, you might not be able to type it in the chat, but... But okay. Cut. Yeah, Weiss, that issue that you describe is like a sort of glitchy type thing that they are working on Ow. Oh, damn isn't a swear. I mean, I sort of try not to say it, but that's not a swear. Like, if we're in, like, the 1400s, it's a swear, but that's not a swear. Well, you did say a curse, I suppose, rather than a swear. So maybe, like, if there's a difference between a curse and a swear, maybe. Oh, okay. I thought I'd said something bad for a sec, and I'd held up so well with the internet connection issue thing. I was kind of proud of myself for not losing it during the internet connection thing. Right, clap, 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 clap. But where's the dang 4th Chaos Emerald? See, that's like how edgy they could be. They couldn't like really swear, but they could change a dang into a damn. Okay. But anyway, for those who don't like the word damn, I apologize, but you know, I mark these streams as for 18 years and over, just in case I ever say anything. And anyway, bark. Right, sorry about that. Team 1, you're doing very well. Very nicely done so far. Okay, so, and then we'll get rid of Dreadnought now, because Dreadnought is nearly a dead Gnaw. So Dreadnought switch, let's get rid of our water types. And then here we go. Okay, here's the funny thing. I'm not gonna Dynamax here, because there's just no point in me Dynamaxing. My job is to use Helping Hand, so there's no point in me Dynamaxing here. I'm gonna let Quagsire Dynamax instead, because we have a good team here. Mudsdale was slower than was Mudsdale slower than Armaldo? After saying I'm gonna pay attention to that, I got distracted and didn't pay attention to that. Yeah, there we go. Right, Thunderous appeared. Team 1, Xander, Amelia, Sky. Are you ready to take this thing down? I hope so. Right, okay. Right, we're gonna go big or go home, except we're not. But yeah, I am gonna help... Okay, so let me just check the speed, though. Let me check the speed order here. Quagsire is 51. Mudsdale said, oh, it's got a speed up nature. Oh no, it's got a speed up nature. Okay, Mudsdale's just gonna have to use like Lash Out on turn 1. So just use Lash Out. You could even try Rock Smash to see if you could lower its defense. But yeah, I'm gonna Helping Hand Armaldo here because it's like the strongest thing. But then we'll be able to use Sand Tomb from like turn 2 onwards. So clap, 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 clap. Xander lay the smackdown on you. Oh, Weather Ball. No, that's not fair. I can't believe it has a speed up nature. But nicely done, Sky. Well done for not just blindly selecting Sand Tomb, as I might have done. Right, Thunderous fell straight down. Okay, and then Quagsire can go... Well, Quagsire is going to be able to set up the rain here, which could be bad for Armaldo, but... Oh, well. But yeah, I'm going to keep helping out Armaldo, but Mudsdale can use a Sand Tomb now, so that's fun. Amelia, you can Dynamax, yes. We could have maybe left it for, like, Mudsdale, but I think just go for it. It's fine. You may as well, like, get the extra damage in and stuff. Because Sand Tomb isn't going to do a lot of damage. I mean, maybe we should have, like, left it for Mudsdale, but I think by the time we get to... I think we're going to beat this in 3 turns, regardless of the Dynamaxing or not. And I think Dynamaxing now is going to be the thing that solidifies, like, a 3-turn victory. Oh, hang on there, Armaldo. Oh, okay, that was very close. Oh, my gosh. Okay, an electric cart runs across the field. Berries! Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll save us. Actually, it might save us from discharge, in fairness. Oh, that actually did a lot. That did a lot of damage. I'm impressed. Okay, Smackdown. Ooh, that did a lot as well. And then, okay, it is getting desperate. It is going to resort to generative AI. Hang in there, everyone. Oh no, did Armaldo die? No. Okay. I'm going to see how much Quagsire does, and then I'll figure out who I'm going to Helping Hand here. Because once the rain is up, Max Geyser might actually be the way to go. Okay, that didn't do that much, did it? But... okay. Ooh, it started to rain in Spain, mostly in the plains. What this mode really needed is it did need, like, you do need to be able to see your number of hearts somewhere. Like, it's not really good to, like, just have to remember how many lives you have left. I know it does have the counter when you die, like, the storm is getting stronger. I should have, like, looked at that when we lost our Maldo there, but anyway. Oh, okay, here's the ability nullify. Let's see how this goes. Nullified the stats and abilities of Pokemon. So... there's the Weather Ball. That hits hard. Right, Sand Tomb. But supposedly it kind of like impacts like Mold Breaker stuff, so that's weird. Anyway, we did it, chat! Team 1! You did it! You did it, Team 1! Well done. Team 1, very well done. Xander, Amelia, Sky, very excellently played. I do apologize for the wait. So Team 2, Tegan, Kevin, Kieran, are you ready? Xander, you can be the substitute. But yeah, Tegan, Kevin, Kieran, you guys are up next for Stack Attacker. We are going to very swiftly and merrily run along. I don't know. Into Team 2 here. No time for dawdling. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. If you haven't liked it, it's time for Bo to quickly shame his fans. We should have at least 9 likes. So if you haven't... oh, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I'm saying the no sparkles too early. The slightly purple Thunderous is not slightly purple. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. Nature's, Sassy, Rash, Jolly, Lax. Oh, it was Jolly. Yeah, that's fun. I'm going to go with the Jolly Mudsdale. It came in handy. But yeah, hopefully we have at least 9 likes, maybe 10. Let's find out. But anyway, Team 2, Stack Attacker, Tegan, Kevin, Kieran, let's do this thing. We are going to keep the Thunderous ticket. I almost pressed the B button there. Good golly gosh, that would have been bad. Right, we are still connected to the internet. We're going to anyway embark upon a new Dynamax adventure. We're going to say, Stack Attacker, because Sky can do Celesteela, so Sky could join us for the next one, in theory, in-game theory. So let's go 0410... and then 11:45. That's 0410, 11:45. This is Tegan, Kevin, and Kieran. And if the 3 of you don't get in by the time we get to 59 seconds, Xander is our substitute. Let's do this thing. So there we go. No shinies either from the team. That sucks. You guys deserved one. You played well. You played well. Yeah, I'm sorry that first battle we got unlucky. That was annoying. Okay, everyone's here. Everyone's here. Stack Attacker, very, very weak to ground, very, very weak to fighting. But then water is good as well. If you can get water types and the rain, don't knock that. That's a really strong combo as well. Such as Wartortle. There you go. Because Tyrantrum does have superpower, but obviously superpower's not like the best thing. Like, it's fine. Like, we could use it. Like, it's the best thing here. So Tyrantrum is like the best choice out of these 3. But it's just super... but, like, when you're relying on superpower... oh, Mantine. Mantine, there we go, that's water. But when you're relying on superpower, like, that's your ace in the hole, it's like a 1 time per battle kind of move. Unless you're Dynamaxing. So, Mantine... yeah, we'll figure out Team 3 in a bit, because, like, Jill is here, and I think there was, like, someone else. Oh, Weiss is here, or Weiss was here, so maybe, like, for Team 3 we might have some people. I honestly would say maybe just... yeah, I was going to say Raichu's a good pick, because it kind of works well with the water types. So, yeah. Okay, ice, ground. Okay, we've got some ground to the left. I repeat, there is some ground to the left. I'm seeing ground to the left. And yeah, rock, Ordino, yeah. So, okay, Mudsdale again. Okay, we've got Crocodile or Rhydon to the left. Oh, and then there's Gerda. So can we go to the... oh, and then there's... oh, Rhydon's at the top, and then there's Crocodile. So we could have Gerda or Rhydon, but we definitely want to go left here. I think let's go for the Crocodile, and then... what's better between... what's better between Gerda... and Rhydon. Rhydon is technically weak to steel, and its ground move isn't actually 100% accurate. So actually Girder weirdly could be better. But then again, its fighting moves, it's got Focus Punch, which is kind of risky. And then Brick Break, which is pretty decent, but just not that strong. So, I don't know. We'll have to figure out what's better between Girder and Rhydon. Rhydon might be easier for us to defeat because we're going to have, like, Mantine and Wartortle. Also, I'm thinking, do we get rid of Raichu and Tyrantrum? Like, is getting rid of Raichu and Tyrantrum in the play? Also, I'm wondering if we might want to do a double switch here of, like, say if we do something like Raichu for the Cryogonal, and because then Cryogonal's good against... If we got Cryogonal, that's good against Crocodile and Rhydon. I mean, it's also weak to Rhydon, double-edged sword, but we could do that, and then we could switch the Tyrantrum for the Crocodile, and then we could switch the Cryogonal for the Rhydon. Now I'm thinking, like, maybe just because of the teams we have and the battles we have, maybe, ooh, a turn 1 superpower. That's always risky. And actually, Rock Blast is the better move. Like, we do want stab moves, guys, because, like, now we've just kind of, like, shot ourselves in the foot there. Rock Blast was the better move there. It's stab, and it doesn't lower your attack and defense. Because we need our fit. Tyrantrum was our best attacker, because Cryogonal has really, 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 really good special defense. So we need to... I mean, luckily I'm boosting our attack, but Rock Blast is... Well... You know, Rock Blast is still generally going to be the better move because you're not lowering your stats. Oh, Solar Beam. Oh, but it missed. Oh, no. Sorry. Maybe because I'm boosting our attack, like maybe Superpower is better. I tell you what, if you want to go for a Superpower here, maybe you just might want to just do like a superpower here, because now that you've got like an extra attack boost, and we've had that miss, a superpower would probably work better. It might be like our only chance here, but okay, Hailstorm. Why is it with these misses? But yeah, superpower you never want to use on like turn 1 anyway, but oh yes, the attack boosts. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay. But like that's the thing, it would be better to but here's the thing, still mathematically though, it still would have been better to have done had a Rock Blast miss and then 2 superpowers because of my Max Knuckles. So just again, superpower it's really like a turn 2 move, rather than like a turn. The only time it's a turn 1 move is if you really anticipate you're going to win the fight in 1 turn, which for Cryogonal is like not really going to happen if we have a team of special attackers. But I wondered if that was going to be a crit just because of how quickly the health bar went down. But yeah, I think maybe if we go for Raichu and then if we go for Crocodile and Rhydon, we'll have like a really good path through here. I think with Girder, it would be a bit harder to beat, whereas because we've got 2 water types, like if we go for like 2 water types, 2 ground types, that's going to be the strategy here, I think. I know it means Kieran's not going to be able to do any science, but the good news is there's no science on this path, so it all works out. So Crocodile's to the left, and then afterwards we'll do the Rhydon. Crocodile's on the left. Oh my gosh, these misses are killing us today. Well, although luckily we did still win that battle. But we wouldn't have won that without Max Knuckle. If we hadn't had Max Knuckle does pair up well with Superpower, but again, you want to have Max Knuckle and then Superpower so that you're getting boosted and then you have a drop. Like, you want to have a boost, then a drop, not a drop, then a boost. So, okay. But do Dynamax, and you can use Max Knuckle here to your heart's content. And yeah, I'm just going to use Water Pledge to play it safe, because I think we've got plenty of super effective moves here. I don't think I need to, like, risk it with an inaccurate move. But anyway, Team 2, very well done so far. Very well done. Okay, there was a new Android update last night, and now all my icons look different. They changed all the fonts and all the logos and all of everything, and I'm still getting used to it. Right, Ice Beam. More like an Ice Beam. Please no one crit this thing. That is technically true. Although it didn't matter for Mantine, apparently. Right, here's the Max Knuckle. More like a Max Shuckle. And then we get a nice boost there. Doo-doo. Oh, and then so Tyrantrum is going to switch at the end of this fight, okay? And then we'll have Crocodile for the Rhydon, and then everything should be pretty good. 2, 4, 6, 8. That was pretty great! Although, actually, Darkest Lariat ignores defensive boosts and stuff like that, so actually it, like, doesn't make a difference. That's still going to do a ton of damage. But that's okay. Okay. But yeah, so 07 to Tyranitar. Tyranitar, you have served us well. You want to catch everything, you don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. And then we'll figure out the rest of this. But yeah, Tyrantrum, because Tyrantrum technically is weak. Well, I mean, Cryogonal is also weak to Rhydon, but yeah, Tyrantrum's just not very good against Rhydon. It's kind of at a disadvantage. So if we get rid of Tyrantrum now, Tyrantrum for Crocodile, and then if we do this switch, there we go, nice, and then basically, because I think we're gonna one-turn this Rhydon here, truth be told. Backpacker. I need it, backpacker. But there we go. Oh, Eviolite. There we go. Yeah, there we go. If I said Tyranitar, I meant Rhydon and Crocodile. I don't know what I said. The point is that we're going to beat Rhydon. If we go to the right for Rhydon, hardy, then we should be good here. And then, yeah, I think we're going to beat this very quickly. But especially if Mantine is faster than Wartortle, I think we'll beat this quickly. But if we just use, like, Ice Beam, Max Geyser, Earth Power, Water Pledge, like, this is gonna be golden. Just call it Persona. Just call us Persona 4, because it's golden. Oh yeah, it's weird saying Persona 4 instead of P4G. Wink, wink. But anyway, Kaz, did I not say hi to you earlier? Because hi. And if people have not yet clicked like on the video, earlier would have been the best time to do so. But yeah, I'm just going to Water Pledge. Again, there's no point in risking a Hydro Pump miss when you've got, like, this other powerful move. Sky, thank you so much. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And bye-bye. But yeah, very well played. I'm sorry for that holding you up at the beginning as well. I'm glad you were still able to, like, play along with us. And hopefully we'll see you for another one. Right. Mantine. More like Aquamarine. Okay, here we go. So Ice Beam, more like a nice beam. Oh my gosh, that had to be a crit, right? Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Earth Power. I told you we were gonna one-turn this, and I didn't lie. That was a very nice beam, yes. Yes. Okay, so there we go. Wartortle didn't even do it. Luigi wins by doing nothing, as does Wartortle. So well done, everyone. So that's Rhydon. So Cryogonal switch. It's time for Cryogonal to be switched. 07 to Cryogonal, because that was a very nice beam switch. That was a very good way to round out the old Cryogonal. But now it's time to say goodbye. Seems like Rhydon is Rhydon. Very well done, Kaz. Get it? Well done? No, that doesn't really work. But no, that was very good, though. I like it. I like the hustle. So there we go. So we've got our team. We've got 2 waters and some ground. I do have Aura Sphere. So technically, that is... And I mean, technically, Mantine has Wide Guard, and that could protect us from Rock Slide. Ooh, but let's just attack this thing. Okay. So, Stakataka. Okay. War Turtle. But yeah, no, Aura Sphere is going to be stronger than a Water Pledge. So actually, I should be using Aura Sphere here, is the funny thing. So I'm going to do that. I haven't been drinking water. Good point. Good reminder. So let's do this thing. Okay. Right on. Oh yeah, did you see Nightbot updated to include how I'm occasionally streaming on other days? Yeah, everyone say hi to Nightbot. Okay, right, Water Pulse Confusion. Nope. Okay, Aura Sphere. Okay, that's also fine. And then Rhydon, Max Quake, more like a deep fake. Kadoosh! Oh, so close! So close! But we get a nice special defense boost against all of Stack Attacker's physical attacks. So here we go. It is getting desperate. It is going to use generative AI. Autotomize. You can't spell autotomize without AI. Bloop, 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 bloop. Its speed rose sharply. It became nimble, more like a thimble. And then Ironhead, more like a Judge Dredd. So here we go. We're very close to the end now. And there we go. Well done, Team 2. So if you want to be in Team 3, please get ready at your keyboards. We will be asking the question. Don't write it just yet, okay? But what you're going to be doing is we're going to be hunting for Celesteela next, okay? So don't actually, like, hit enter yet. You can, like, type it in your keyboard if you really want to get ahead. But what we'll be doing is we'll be saying strike the number of times you've played so far today, so strike 0 or strike 1, and then say if you can do Celesteela. We're not doing it just yet, but like that's what we're going to be doing in a minute, okay? So if you're interested in Celesteela, get ready. But here we go. Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. Well done, everyone. Well done, Team 2. Cryogonal is a no. Crocodile is also a no. Rhydon is also a no. Have I had all 3 of these Pokemon as shiny throughout the Dynamax Adventures, the Strike streams? I think I have. But will I now get the 4th? The Golden Stack Attacker! No, but Kieran got a shiny Crocodile. Kieran, that's really cool and very well deserved. That's a good one. Shiny Crocodile. Yes. See, you play with Bovio games, you get more shinies. Don't sue me, PM7. So well done. Well done, well done, well done. So, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there. But let's just check. Gentle, there you go. There's always a Gentle or Relax. And it's quiet. And these actually all suck. Gentle, relaxed, quiet. Like, yeah, these are all terrible. Terrible choices. But there we go. So I'm just going to go for the Rhydon. And there we go. So Kieran is so far our winner of the day. But is he also a top fan? Actually, yes. Yes, as well. So Kieran is coming out on top at the minute. But let's see if we can do better than that, shall we? So welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Stack Attacker? I'm going to say yes. So Celesteela. So guys, it's going to be strike the number of times you've played, and then let me know whether you can do a Stack Attack. Celesteela. Okay. So ready, set, bow. Let me know if you can do Celesteela. If you're interested, if you're available, let me know. I really need to stop propping up this controller on its side, but the problem is it's just there's not enough room on my desk, so I put it like too far to the left instead of over here, and then that makes sense. Okay, so Jill can play. Jill can play. Jill can play. Do 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 day. Okay. So we might. Okay. Oh, hang on. Actually, sorry. Can you guys let me know about whether you can do? Is Kevin the only one who can't do? Okay, so Amelia, you can do Celesteela. Have you done this correctly? The answer to your question is yes and no, because earlier you said I can do Thunderous, and you only said Thunderous. So you have to list all the... When I ask for, like, several Pokemon, you have to list all the ones you can do, okay? Not just the one you want to do, or the one you like the most, but you have to list all the ones you can do. Because earlier you said you couldn't do Celesteela. So... and then things get confusing, and I decide on the teams by what people can and can't do. So if you can do Celesteela, that's great, but at the beginning of the streams, okay, you need to say that. When I ask, can you do Thunderous, Stack Attacker, and Celesteela, you need to say, I can do Thunderous and Celesteela. Okay, because I'm sorry, it's just because we have had this chat before, so it's just really helpful for the team deciding when I know what people can do. Like, it's why Sky was in, like, Team 1 and not Team 2 and stuff like that. So just please do make sure, like, if I'm asking about multiple Pokemon, you do list multiple Pokemon, because earlier you said you couldn't do Celesteela, and now you're saying you can, so it just gets a bit confusing, okay? But that's okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Jill in Team 3 for Celesteela. Spreadsheet stopped working because it's been an hour. I think there's something where, like, just after an hour, the spreadsheet, like, doesn't work. It's consistently after an hour. So let's get... Oh, Jill. I need to actually add Jill over here. There we go. There's Jill. So let's have Jill. And then Kevin... can't do Nihilego, right? So I'm kind of tempted to put Kevin here, if that's okay. But then we'll do the Nightbot random selection game. And then this way we should have at least one of Xander or Kieran, or both, in the Nihilego round. So let's do... Okay, so we've got... Okay, so if Nightbot says number 1, it's going to be Tegan. Okay, if Nightbot says number 2, it's going to be Xander. Xander taking the Kevin slot. If it's number 3, it will be Kieran. If it's number 4, it's Amelia. Okay. So we'll have Jill and Kevin, because Jill hasn't played and Kevin can't play in the next round. Okay. But then we'll have the Nightbot random selection game, and then here's what we'll do. Okay, we've got Tegan, Xander, Kieran, and Amelia. Amelia. Well, here's my question as well. Actually, Amelia, can you do Nihilego? Because, actually, here, Amelia, are you able to do a Nihilego? Do you have a shiny Nihilego, or have you caught Nihilego in your game already? Because if you can't do Nihilego, then what we could say is Tegan, Xander, and Kieran could do the next round, and then you could do this round. But if you can do Nihilego, I'll do the Nightbot random selection game. So if we do the Nightbot random selection game, we're going to say Tegan is 1, Xander is 2, Kieran is 3, Amelia is 4. But if Amelia cannot do Nihilego, then we'll let Amelia do this round. But I'm going to give 10 more seconds for Amelia to respond. I feel like I've given enough time for Amelia to just give a, like, yes, I can do Nihilego, or no, I can't. But otherwise, we'll do the Nightbot random selection game. If it turns out Amelia can't, I am sorry, but I have asked the question, and we do need to kind of hurry up after the delay we had at the beginning. I am sorry for that delay, but it does mean I need to, like, speed up and kind of expedite things with the... You don't have a shiny Nihilego. Okay, excellent, perfect. So we'll do the Nightbot random selection game. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick some... This is going to pick whoever's in Team 3. Everyone else is going to be in Team 4, okay? So good luck, everyone, but you are all going to get to play. The number is 3. It's Kieran. So Xander. Xander is going to host... So Kieran's in Team 3. And then for Nihilego, Xander can host the Nihilego. Okay? And then we'll be joined by Amelia and Tegan. Okay, so does that sound good? So I'll read that out in a second because I know that might have got a bit confusing with how quickly I'm talking and everything. So we're going to do Team 3 and then Team 4, okay? Team 3 is Celesteela. That's going to be Jill, Kevin, and Kieran, okay? So Jill, Kevin, Kieran, you guys are up now. You're Team 3. And then in about 25 minutes, we'll do Team 4, and that will be Xander hosting Nihilego, and that will be Xander, Amelia, and Tegan, okay? So everyone gets to play, but this is the order we're going to do it in, okay? So you three, so Xander, Amelia, and Tegan, please hang on for like 20, 25 minutes or so. But Team 3, Jill, Kevin, Kieran, please come on down. You guys are going to select anything goes, and I'm going to select Celesteela. And then who's Jill? Jillisha, the legendary Jillisha. Jill. Right, so here's the Celesteela. We're going to go 0410 and then 1208, okay? 0410 1208. That's the code. Ready, set, go. And here we go. But yeah, sorry. I am sorry that we're kind of rushing and doing things a little bit faster today. For those who missed the beginning of the stream, we had a weird issue where the internet was working, but my Switch wasn't connecting to the internet. And I had to like reset the router and everything. It was very stressful and very confusing. Because we tried to do all the non-router resetting options, but those didn't work. So, and yeah, Jill is also Nightbot's favorite person. I thought Nightbot's favorite person was Kevin, but maybe it's just the number 2 is just lucky. Okay, so here we go. Celesteela, it's like a Skarmory. It's weak to fire and electric. Okay, it's a steel flying type, so it's weak to fire and electric. It does know Earthquake, so Wide Guard is really useful. Mantine, Kingler, Pelipper, Mienshao, Hitmonlee, and anything that like levitates or flies, such as Rotom and Talonflame, can be really good as well. Right, let's do this thing! So here we go. Bronzong levitates as well. Actually, Bronzong's really good, actually. But there's Rotom, so we win. Actually, no, Rotom's good because it can just use Metal Sound. Rotom can use Metal Sound and help out Rotom. So Bronzong's a really good support Pokemon. And then Basculin's like a good all-rounder. And then Scolipede is like pretty decent as well. So there wasn't really... The final choice was like, eh. Okay, oh, Electric. Okay, there is an Electric to the left, so I'm thinking we probably point towards that. Oh, it's Toxtricity. Okay, so Toxtricity is very dangerous for us to go against, but it's very good for us to have. So I do think we want to do that. Obstagoon does have Thunderbolt, so maybe we could, like, switch... Is there any science this way? Oh, there is... Okay. Kieran, would you like to do the scientist if we go for Obstagoon? If we go for Toxtricity, okay, here's the plan, Stan the Man. If we go for Toxtricity... And we have Jill. Jill gets the Toxtricity, okay? So Jill in 4th place gets Toxtricity. And then we'll redirect towards the Obstagoon. Kieran can do Science. If we get something good, yay. Maybe, like, we switch Bronzong. But if we don't, then what we can do is Kieran has an Obstagoon with Thunderbolt as a backup for a Poor Science. If we get Poor Science, there's an Obstagoon with Thunderbolt behind it. So does that sound like a plan? So, yeah, Toxtricity will be dangerous, but we are planning on doing a lot of switches. Scolipede is a poison type, so it doesn't need to worry about poison. Same for Bronzong, by being a steel type. I don't need to worry about paralysis because I'm an electric type, so Toxtricity isn't actually that scary. But, so, hopefully that sounds like a plan. So Jill is going to get the provided Jill is in 4th place with the Scolipede, we will do Scolipede for Toxtricity. This is why I like saying the Pokemon rather than the people, in case I mess up the people. Like earlier, I said Tegan when I meant Amelia. Tegan wasn't even in the Dynamax. Oh, defense... Okay, defense down. Actually, that's not a terrible idea just because of how bulky Greedent is, but only ever use one Screech, though. You don't want to get greedy. Okay. And one Metal Sound, because you don't want to... You got greedy, Martin. But there we go. Okay, so we're nicely set up now. We are nicely set up for the rest of the fight now. So this is pretty good. I'm happy about this. If we like Assurance and Megahorn and Max Lightning, very, very frightening, and all this other stuff, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be grand. Here we go. Here's the Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Me. Oh, Doctor. There we go. Look at that. That is Greedent down. Okay, those metal sounds and screeches, they worked pretty well. So we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them, catch them. I kept on seeing loads of hacked Pokemon when trying to get a shiny Zacian, and now you have a hacked shiny Zacian. What do you mean when you were trying to get a shiny Zacian? Were you just like trying to get one on like the Wonder Trade or something? Can you Wonder Trade Pokemon in Cherish Balls? I know you couldn't put Cherish Ball stuff on the GTS, but okay, so Toxtricity. But yeah, let's hope we don't get a load of statuses here. But here's the thing. Jill is going to be switching at the end anyway. Kieran's going to be switching. And like if Kieran gets some good science, then like Kevin would be switching as well. So the person who is most at risk here, and I am jinxing this by saying it, the person who is at sort of most risk here to Toxtricity is like me getting poisoned. That's like the concern. That's the thing we need to be concerned about. But nevertheless, I think that it's fine. So Dynamax if you've got it, and let's do this thing. Now, Lipard is going to be faster than me unless something is wrong with the universe. So I'm just going to go straight with Hex. I was tempted to use like a Nasty Plot because I anticipate this could be like a 3-turn fight. But I think because we've got Max Darkness on our side, I don't need to like double up on the... like Nasty Plot versus Max Darkness, so... silly Bo, Jinx isn't on this path. I know, I was aware when I said the word Jinx, I said it in such a way where it really sounded like I was talking about the Pokemon. Right, Throat Chop, baby, Throat Chop. Right, here's Max Darkness. Max Darkness. Okay, that's good. That's good. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, maybe like a Nasty Plot could have worked, but again, it's like 2 Hexes is gonna work well. Nasty Plot is good if you anticipate a battle could take 3 turns. That's why, like, the Greedent was good, because it was, like, you know, we're able to, like, you know, sort of turn a 3-turn fight into a 2-turn fight, basically. But if we'd have missed them, we would have been in trouble. That would have been very close if we'd have... Actually, no, because we could have just used them again, basically, couldn't we? Like, used them a second time. It'd be unlikely for, like, all 4 of them to miss, so... Anyway, look, Toxtricity. No worries. No trouble. That was lovely. So, Jill, say goodbye to Scolipede, 07 Scolipede, because we did it. We did it, guys, gals, non-binary pals. We did it. I know, I was thinking about, like, the Screech, but then it was like, you have Dynamax, so it was like, just do Max Darkness, because it helps me. It helps me, and, actually, it only helped me, but it helps me. Me, the host. Right, so Scolipede, it's time to get rid of a Scolipede. Actually, well, Scolipede, like, we do want to switch Scolipede, okay? We are going to switch a Scolipede. Jill will get us, get rid of Scolipede. But there we go. But it's also goodbye to Lipard, because we're sciencing Lipard here. So we're going to go to the right, where there's some science for us to do. And then if it's good science, we can figure out if someone else should have the Obstagoon. If it's bad science, then Kieran's still got an Obstagoon waiting in the wings. So here we go. Are you interested in some science? I'm personally not, because I've got a Rotom. But, oh, Politoed. Huh. Huh. Is that good? I think you should probably still just get the Obstagoon. I think if Bronzong uses Metal Sound, I think Bronzong using Metal Sound, and then Toxtricity using Electric, me using Electric, and Obstagoon using Electric is a better combo. I don't think Politoed and Drizzle really, like, adds anything. If someone had Thunder, if Obstagoon had Thunder, then maybe. But I think Bronzong with Metal Sound is a far more useful prospect than Politoed, unfortunately. Would have been great for Celesteela, but sorry, would have been great for Stack Attacker, but not for Celesteela, unfortunately. So it does resist Steel. So like Flash Cannon, you know, it resists that, but doesn't really help with the Earthquakes. Doesn't help with like Leech Seed or anything. I know, Kevin, I was a bit like Zen Headbutt, but I was like, you have Gyro Ball, so it's fine. And you help out because you give us a defense boost, so that's nice. Max Darkness, oh crud, oh crud, oh crud, oh crud, oh crud. No! I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. Blah, 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 blah. And what's annoying is I don't get a defense boost here, so it can do that again in 2 turns. Oh, right, you have the Steamroller. Oh, yeah. Crud, that's annoying. Right, here's the Max Steel Spike. Hopefully this does a good amount of damage. Oh, wow, okay, that did do a lot. Wow, that was impressive. Was that a crit? Was that just that strong? That was strong. That was strong. Okay, so I'm going to cheer you guys, gals, non-binary pals on. I would honestly just go with Liquidation if I was Politoed. Well, it did have the Helping Hand, didn't it? I would be tempted to go with Liquidation because it does have the good defense dropping chance. I'd be tempted to try it. I would be tempted to try Liquidation just to see if we can get a defense drop here, but I don't know. I don't know what's better out of a Helping Hand or a... I would try one Liquidation just to see how much damage it does, and then if we feel like Helping Handing the Steel Spike is better, we can switch back to that. I think it's going to be quite close, truth be told. I think it's going to sort of, in some ways, ultimately not matter, but let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Chiffy Willow great? Reflect! Okay, that's good. Right, Thunderbolt. Wow, they're really just going for Kevin here. Right, Rising Voltage. Monica Rising Voltage. Let's try Liquidation. Oh, that was... Okay, that was quite good. I think that's worth doing. And you do get the potential defense drop here, so... Yeah, I think Liquidation's better than Helping Hand. I don't think adding 50% onto that is really worth it, particularly when you can get a defense drop. Like, mathematically, you stand a good chance of getting a defense drop, so... I think that's probably... But hopefully we can beat this thing. We do only have 1 turn left. And I was slower than it, so... Electro Ball's not really going to be that strong. Oh, no, wait, I am faster than it. But oh, no, I am slower than it, sorry. Dang. Okay, that sucks. Rising Voltage... Liquidation, come on, we need that defense drop. We need the defense drop. Oh, no! Oh, I think we're just going to miss this. Oh, no. Okay, this is still fine, though, because it means that I'll be the Dynamaxer. But, dang. If it hadn't KO'd me, we would have won that, because, like, 3 Electro Balls would have got the job done there. But that really sucks. Okay, it is nullifying abilities and stuff. That also sucks. But don't worry. The Dynamax is, like, quote-unquote messed up. But it's also not that messed up because, like, I'll be Dynamaxing. So it's fine. And honestly, having Max Lightning is better than Electro Ball. So that's okay as well. So it is a shame we don't get to do the Toxtricity. I am sorry, Jill, that you get to miss out on G-Max Toxtricity, because that's really cool. But we'll still be fine here, though. We'll still be fine here. If Bronzong uses Metal Sound, and then the rest of us just attack with our various moves. Kieran, if you take this Obstagoon, so you have Electric as well. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. We'll find... Actually, let's check the speed. Let's check the speed stats. 148, no, Obstagoon's... Wow, Obstagoon is fast. I thought Obstagoon was, like, slow. I don't know why, because, like, Linoon is fast, but I think I just thought that maybe Obstagoon was one of those Pokemon that, like, lost speed upon evolving. But that's fast. That is fast. That is fast. Sorry, I'm just grabbing a thing from my counter. There we go. Right, okay. I am going to Dynamax here. And I'm going to win the fight for us, because I lost before. So here we go. Max Lightning, very, very frightening. This will... Actually, I'll tell you what. Here's a funny thing. It actually is kind of better for me to Dynamax, and I'll tell you for why. I'm going to set up the electric terrain here, and then Toxtricity will have double power rising voltage. So basically, Toxtricity's attack is still going to be just as powerful whether it's Dynamaxed or not. The only difference, basically, is with the Gigantamax move, we would have a chance at paralysis. That's the only sort of benefit we really get from this. But this way we are also powering up Obstagoon as well. So actually, this isn't that bad. Having Rotom Dynamax is... this actually might be a bit better. As cool as it would have been for Jill to Gigantamax, I actually think this might be the better thing. So hopefully we get a Metal Sound that hits here. Yes, okay. Okay, we've won this in 2 turns then. We've won this in 2 turns. We've got this now. Even with the Leech Seed, more like a more like a Bleach Lead. So there we go. So Max Lightning, very, very frightening. I am so confident in our victory. I am going to say, well done, Team 3. I'm smiling with glee, because we now have Terrain up, and we have the Metal Sound, so it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, even that did it. Was that even a crit? No, that was just that powerful. Wow, 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 wow. Very well done, Team 3. So we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. Let's go fly a kite. Let's go fly a kite. And so Team 4. So Xander, are you ready to host? Like, and you know, do the salute. I'm like 07. I'm ready thing. But so Xander, Amelia, and Tegan, are the 3 of you ready? If anyone wants to be a substitute for this, I guess you can. Jill can be a substitute here because Jill's only played once today. So Jill, if you want to be on standby in case everyone's not here. Greedent is, I don't think that's shiny. Toxtricity is not shiny. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Toxtricity. We kind of tend to avoid it just because of its G-Max form. Obstagoon is also a no. But will we get the white bamboo Celesteela? No. But Jill, you can if you're not in, you can definitely be in like Team 5 though, because mathematically, just you have played less than everyone. So no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. Hardy, brave, docile, and mild. So there we go. That's cool. I'm gonna go with the Toxtricity just because we really don't encounter them that much. We like pick them on the initial selection, but we don't tend to fight it very much just because of how much of a pain they are. Okay, so welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where we found Celesteela? Yes. So we're gonna roll. So make sure you are connected to the internet, guys. And then we're going to talk to the site. So this is Xander, Amelia, and Tegan, okay? Xander is hosting, so Amelia, Tegan, and myself are going to say, anything goes. But then when we get onto, like, this screen, we will await a code from Xander. When's Lilligant going to show up in DA so it can have a chance to be shiny again? That's like, we don't do Lilligant much either, so that's funny. But no, well done, Team 3. And then we'll figure out Team 5 in like 20 minutes or whatever. But so yeah. So 10, 14, and then 50, 52. I like it. I like it a lot. So here we go. So we're just waiting for Amelia, but if Amelia doesn't get in by the time we hit 59 seconds, then that's Jill's cue to skidoo. Which means, Jill, if it gets down to 59 seconds and we still have a gap, please join. But Amelia, we are awaiting Amelia. Amelia! If you understand that reference, kudos. Bit of an obscure one. Amelia, we're waiting for you. I hope everything is okay with you on your end. I hope you're not having internet issues as well, because I'm kind of running out of words for this song. I cannot do the da-da-da along. So Amelia, you've got about 30 seconds. Amelia? Okay, Jill, make sure... Jill, be on standby, Jill. When it gets to 59 seconds, then it's up to Jill. 10, 9, Amelia. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Jill... Get in there, Jill. Because we don't... Well, actually, you could beat Nihilego with 3 people, but... And I'm changing the spreadsheet to say Jill. So there we go. It's funny, in the spreadsheet where it says Faker, I've got that, like, filler account called Faker. It does look a bit like Faulkner. It's just kind of funny. Okay. There we go. Okay, Jill is in. So Nihilego, super duper mega weak to ground, times 4 to ground, but then also steel is really good, like defensively and offensively, and then water and then psychic. So ground is like the top dog, and then steel, and then water, and then psychic. So I'm sorry, Amelia, but we did wait like over 2 minutes for you. You know, so again, if people say that they are available to play, they do need to be available to play. I am sorry, and particularly on days like today where we run behind, we really can't wait for people if they stay, particularly if they stay silent. So I am sorry for that. But oh, Laron's good. And then Pincurchin does have water, like with a hydro pump, so. But what, Amelia, if you are still here for the next round, you might be able to play in the next round, okay? Oh, okay, so Pazaka is a steel type and is to the left, which is good. And I think that would be better than Orbeetle, I would say. And then there is Nidoking, who is also a ground type, which is really good. And then there is ground... Okay, we want to just go all left here. This is like the perfect Nihilego path. Oh, this, if you were saving a Nihilego path, this would be the Nihilego path to save. Because we've got like all these steels and grounds and... it feels weird not seeing Kieran in this team. I know. But yeah, I am sorry, but just like the rules are the rules. Like, if you sign up for a team, make sure you're around for it. If you ever aren't around for a team, like, it's okay to say, oh hey, I'm just like getting food or something, but I will be back in a minute. Like, that's okay, but we do need clear communication, okay? Like, if people are like, I am still here, but I'm just going to be silent for a sec, like, that's okay. But we started up the lobby, we have the 59-second rule and everything. So yeah. Okay. So, who do we want to get... Question is, who do we want to get rid of? If we've got Pazaka, Nidoking, and a ground type, do we want to get rid of, like, Pincurchin, Orbeetle, and Octillery? I'm thinking this is the thing to do. Maybe we get rid of Orbeetle first, and then... No, hang on. No, who was next? No, Nidoking... no, Orbeetle's still good against Nidoking, right? So maybe we get rid of Pincurchin first, then Orbeetle, and then Octillery. Does that sound like a plan? Is that okay? I'm gonna type that. I'm gonna type that out. I'm gonna put my controller on its side where it hopefully doesn't fall over, which it always does. But yeah, pink, then orb, then oct. Because the Lairon is good, I would say, because it is a steel type, and steel Lairon's the best one of the 4 Pokemon we have, right? I mean, all the Pokemon we have are actually like pretty good, but the ones that are like coming up are like way better. Wow, that Metal Sound and Thunder worked very nicely. Okay. Dun 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 dun. So Jill, if you are Pincurchin, then the answer is yes, basically. Because I forgot who... I don't pay enough attention to who is who. Xander is the Orbeetle. Who'll be switching in the next battle, even though that sucks. But yeah, we're keeping the Lairon. Oh yeah, and Tegan's Lairon, so yeah. Tegan is keeping. And then, yeah, so Jill, you're the Pincurchin, so you're gonna switch. You're taking the kitty. You're taking the kitty. I was looking at pictures of Cupcake, the little kitten, even though she's like 7 years old now. But like little Cupcake who we shaved recently. And I was looking at pictures of her from a couple of years ago. Because she'd like never like been properly groomed or anything. She'd like never like had a trim or been to a groomer before. And basically it was just so shocking looking at like old pictures of her. Like she actually does look like way too fluffy in the old pictures. Like it looks like she's wearing like a fur poncho. So if we go left and do Nidoking, and then there's Diggersby and Quagsire, but Diggersby is way better. But yeah, so if Xander takes this, because Orbeetle is good against Nidoking, but it's like sort of meh against Diggersby, whereas I'm still super effective against Diggersby, so that's my theory here. Octillery's good for the next 2 fights, whereas Orbeetle's only good for like 1. We could have kept Pincurchin for this and used Hydro Pump given the paralysis, but I think it's fine. It's Donkey Kong's birthday, DK! Happy birthday! I hope you're having an amazing day, and that you're doing something really special to celebrate. That's really cool. Happy birthday! There we go. Sorry, I need to click my jaw there as well. I was so excited, my jaw needed to click. Okay. Chat, my lovely chat. And then, yeah, and then we'll figure out the final fight. Maybe it'll be Thunderous. Maybe it will be something else. Right. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. And also that means it gets a special defense boost as well, which I don't like. Right, Lash Out. More like a Thrash Out. And then here's the max guys up. Kadoosh. Right, come on, Orbeetle. You can do it, old buddy, old pal. Metal Sound, not bad, just given some of the other options and stuff, and the fact it boosted its special defense. Fun fact with Berserker, Metal Claw is actually stronger because of its ability, although if it like nullifies abilities here, maybe it won't be, but Lash Out is kind of like, it has that like slight safety in the accuracy department. Oh, here's the Max Lightning, very, very frightening me. Hang in there, Octillery. 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 Okay. But we hung in there. So it's all good. It's all good. Right, Lash Out. More like a Thrash Out. And then here's the Max Geyser. Very, very Tizery. Okay, there we go. I know this Nidoking is, like, impressive. Okay, so we'll see what's what here. So we'll catch this. And then, so Xander, 07 Orbeetle, who did very well to not be paralyzed. But yeah, so if we get the Nidoking now, and then we'll have like some ice moves for Diggersby, more like some nice moves. And then I think we should be okay here. I think we should be all right. Yeah, it's a shame that Pazurka doesn't have a whole load of health, but honestly, Jill, you could use Lash Out if you want here just to be safe, because I don't think it's going to make that. Oh, there are berries behind this as well, so... but Diggersby is to the left, so that's cool. We got some good shinies here, potentially, as well, in, like, Pazurka, Nidoking, and Diggersby. And, of course, Nihilego. Can't forget that one. 07 UFO. I like the Orbeetle line. I think they're pretty cool. And I think it's good it got a G-Max form, because if it comes back in, like, Gen 10 or whatever, it ain't good. Orbeetle is going to be nothing special, sadly. Maybe a gym leader will use it or something, but... okay. Here we go. Oh, okay, that was for poor Pazurka. Right, let's all attack this thing. Let's all attack the lobby. Let's all attack the lobby. Let's all attack the lobby and get ourselves free snacks. No, please don't do that. Please purchase your items. Don't attack lobbies. Okay. No, it's okay, Amelia. Hopefully we'll get you in on the next one. But again, usually we try to like hold up for people and stuff. Like, we do like often we do like second lobbies, but when we have a huge delay like we did today, we just can't wait around, I'm afraid. And if someone isn't like talking, if someone's like, hey, I will be there in like a minute, or hey, I'm having an internet connection, we'll do a second lobby and stuff. But if someone has just gone silent, like and when we are in a hurry, you just got to do what you got to do. But right, here we go. Right, well done, Team 4, because we have done 3/4 galore. Right, Ice Punch, more like a nice punch. I'm thinking we might have some rivalry stuff going on here, because like, in a good way. Because that, ooh, the Max Steel Spike saved us. Metal Claw for the win. Okay, but we are getting berries after this, so that's cool. No, I'm switching for this, which is fun. So this is cool. This is cool. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Okay. So here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Okay, so I'm going for the Diggersby. More like a Biggersby. So there we go. And then we got Tegan, we got Jill, we got Nidoking for Xander, and we got me. So okay, this is good. This is good. But yeah, so Jill, you actually get to Dynamax this time against the boss. Are you excited? I'm sorry you didn't get to for Toxtricity. Although I actually do think that in a weird way that was a blessing in disguise. But if you use your Max Steel Spike in all its Max Steel Spikiness, sometimes I swear the Pokemon can hear us. It feels like that, honestly. We're hanging in by a thread. Not really. I think we'll win pretty convincingly. The thing you've got to remember is Nihilego can only really use Brutal Swing against the Steel types. Like, that's like all it's got. And we've just got all these like very strong, super effective moves and stuff like that. Like if Lairon uses Iron Tail, if we use Max Steel Spike from Pazurka, and if we have like Stomping Tantrum, High Horsepower from like the ground types or whatever, this is going to be really good, basically. So we've got an all-physical team. So the only thing that could mess us up potentially is if it uses Wander Room and like sort of bulks out its defense in a weird way, but this will be fine, though. Alright, Acid Spray. See, look, Acid Spray. Okay, if it uses Sludge Wave, like, oh, I'm in trouble. But, like, again, it's just, I'm, like, the most vulnerable one of us here. But look, I mean, look, that just did, like, half. Half! That wasn't even, like, a crit. That just did half. And then, of course, I'm going to do the rest, because I'm a Diggersby. More like a Biggersby. So, yeah, 2 turns. But there we go, everyone. There we go. We did it. We beat in 2 moves. Not 2 turns, 2 moves. So well done, everyone. Well done. Stars and Sparkles. Sparkles and Stars. If you're interested in being in Team 5, which is probably likely to be a Thunderous, but we'll decide. We'll see who's around. But if you're interested in round 5... which could be either Nihilego again or one of our other tickets. Just get ready to let me know, okay? I'm going to put the template and I'm going to put our tickets, and we'll see how this goes. So Pazerka is not shiny, which is a shame because I need shiny Pazerka. Nidoking is not shiny, which is a shame, but I do have one. Diggersby is a Biggersby, but not shiny. Yeah, that's like, Jill Dynamaxed, but then didn't actually get to attack. Oh, dear. Oh, hang on. But, okay, so Pazerka no, Nidoking no, Diggersby no, but will we get the Golden Nihilego? No, it's a Nihilate, no. Okay, so no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. That's a shame. But, yeah, beggars can't be choosers. So. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Oh, natures. Let's just check. So we've got Bashful, Rashful, and Docile. So, yeah, Docile, Rash, Bashful. I gotta go with the old Diggersby, don't I? We haven't had a Diggersby in a while. Who doesn't love a good Diggersby? Right, so anyway, so Thunderous, Celesteela, Stack Attacker, and then also Nihilego, but I'm thinking probably not Nihilego. But could you guys, gals, and non-binary pals, could you please let me know, strike the number of times you've played today, okay? So say strike 1, strike 0, strike 2, however many times you played, and then let me know if you can do Thunderous, or Celesteela, or Stack Attacker, or all of them, or Nihilego. Just let me know who you can do out of those 4, okay? I'm thinking like Thunderous, but ready, set, bow, let me know. But we'll just see, depending on who... Because if, like, a load of people can't do Thunderous, then we'll do one of the others. But I think Thunderous is, like, our safest one here. So, like, because Kevin can do the main 3. And then Kieran can do all of them... Jill can do... Okay, so I'm thinking Thunderous is the way to go here. So, Amelia, if you are around, now is the time to say that you're around, okay? Because, actually, just looking... and Amelia has only played once. Amelia played in the first round, but then missed out on Team 4. So if Amelia did want to do a Thunderous... Okay, so we will have Amelia, because Amelia has only played once, okay? Maybe we will pick a substitute as well, just in case. But, okay. But for everyone else, do make sure you're watching live. A very important part of a Bovio game stream, if you're playing along, is to, do the thing. But anyway, for everyone else, though, so let's have number 1, Xander, number 2, Kevin, number 3, Jill, number 4... Jill, can I just ask if I'm going crazy here? You spell your name with 1 L, but I swear when you've abbreviated it to just Jill, you've used a double L, but now I'm, like, confusing myself and scaring myself. Because I don't want to mistype your name. Oh, Tegan, you're going to sit out. Are you sure? Okay. But let's see. Hang on. So I just want to check. Okay, we've got 4 people and 2 slots. But if Tegan is opting out, then Tegan is opting out. But yeah, so this is what it looks like if Jill is a double L and... Okay, so I did... So you do use a double L for the little Jill. You use little Jill and then a 1L. Okay. So if that's wrong, I apologize if I've just typed that wrong. We'll just call it a typo if that's wrong. But anyway, number 1 is Xander, number 2 is Kevin, number 3 is Jill, number 4 is Kieran. It is time for the Nightbot Random Selection Game. So let's see who it'll be. Okay, so Kevin is playing in this round. So congratulations, Kevin. But who else will also be playing Thunderous? If it picks Kevin, this will be hilarious. Also, did I just do that right? RNG4. Yeah, no, okay. So the number is 4. It's Kieran! Kieran, congratulations. So there we go. So, Amelia, Kevin, and Kieran. Xander, you can be the backup, though, okay? So here we go. Amelia, Kevin, Kieran, here we go. Xander is going to be our substitute, okay? Because it is Xander Day. But here we go. We're going to make sure that the internet is connected. We're going to talk to the scientist lady. We're going to say, anything goes if you're you. But if you're me, then you're going to say Thunderous. So here we go. We're going to go on the Thunderous. We're going to go 0410 and then 1249. How about that? 0410, 1249. Here we go. Ready, set, bow. And again, as a reminder, this is Amelia, Kevin, and Kieran, okay? Amelia, Kevin, Kieran, please come on down. If we get down to 59 seconds, Xander is going to be joining. And if there's another slot after that, then I guess Jill is joining. But here we go. Everyone's here. So you guys know Rock and Ice is very nice, and then Lightning Rod Pokemon and Ground type Pokemon are brilliant. But don't forget about Volt Absorb and the trio of Dragon, Grass, and Electric. Whoa, Jill just did a $2 super chat. Nightbot baby, I'm sorry, come back, please, honey. Jill, that is brilliant, and thank you for your generosity. That's really sweet. Thank you. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, but you guys know Thunder, and then watch out for Sludge Wave and Discharge and Rain Dance and Weather Ball and Thunder. Okay, so Quagsire is pretty decent, and then Grovyle is okay as well. Okay, Grovyle is the best of the three things there for certain. Pay to win on the leaderboard, exactly, but not for participating in the strike streams. Oh, okay, Poltegeist is terrible. We really shouldn't have picked Poltegeist, but that's okay. I think Poltegeist is, like, quite possibly, like, the worst Pokemon in this mode. I think, up there with, like, Pyukumuku and maybe Seismitoad, but Seismitoad actually is pretty decent, so I don't know. Right, Nidoking is a ground type, so that's pretty decent. Oh, and then Raichu! Nidoking and Raichu, so we need to go to the right, okay? There's like Nidoking and Raichu. And then there is a dragon of some kind, Duraludon. Duraludon's pretty slick. So there we go. Okay. Question is, what order are we gonna do these things in? I think probably we want... Do we want Nidoking in like the 4th slot? Because it does have ice, which is nice. And then... Ooh, that was a loud cry. That was a big, loud cry. But yeah, maybe if we do... Maybe if we do, like, Grovyle for Nidoking, and then Raichu for Poltegeist. Something like that could work. That's my theory, my game theory. That's... Nidoking in Firth sounds good. I don't think Colin Firth would appreciate that, Kevin, but yeah. But I think Nidoking in 4th is probably, for like the Dynamax slot, is probably a good idea. And then if we have Raichu for the Poltegeist, that's good. And then we could just switch like we could switch Durant for Duraludon. Quack. Should you Screech? I don't think we really have a whole load of physical attackers here, do we? Doo-doo. Metal Sound, on the other hand, does help out Quagsire. Right, high horsepower, more like a high horsepower. Oh gosh, poor Poltergeist. It's just not very good. It's just not very good, I'm afraid. The speed up is nice, but... although Psyshock, I always forget it does have... I was like, it does have a psychic move, and Psyshock is okay. So, Psyshock isn't terrible against a Nidoking. Okay. This is a nice start. It's a nice start, okay? Okay. And then we can use another Psyshock and a Grass Pledge. And then if Durant attacks this time, I think we should win this pretty comfortably, hopefully. Hopefully. Right, Psyshock. Nice. Although Psyshock isn't really impacted by Metal Sound, is it, unfortunately? But Metal Claw, that's nice. And then, oh no, Max Flare. More like a human head. No! The rain does protect it. The rain protects you. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness thank goodness it did that second and not first. Right, Grass Pledge. Woo! Nice, okay. So well done. So, Grovyle. We're going to say goodbye to Grovyle here. Just because Nidoking is going to be nice against the... pretty nice against the Thunderous. And good thing your aunt is female. Oh, yeah, that's true as well. Oh, that's why it also did so little. I was thinking that did like a... I know Durant has really good defense. Like, it does have really good defense as well. But I was like... That really did a very small amount, but yeah, you're right. The rivalry played into that, didn't it? Bit annoying that our half-dead Pokemon are the ones that we have to keep for a bit. But yeah, Kieran, you do need to take this Nidoking, because it has Ice Punch, which is more like an Ice Punch. And then I'm set till the end with Quagsire. Quag! But yeah, Raichu is going to be amazing, though. And then... Yeah, Center Scorch is cool, but I do think we're going to want to do Duraludon. And so Amelia, you're going to switch for this Raichu, okay? I'm going to just put it in chat as well. But yeah, because we want the Raichu. Raichu is going to be very important. Very important. Is that a girl Raichu because it has the weird tail? Oh, hang on, I can't tell. I have to attack it, don't I? Yes, okay, so yeah, Nidoking's not going to be as good here, but oh well. Hopefully Dynamax, like, Psychic does the trick or something here. And then we should be good. That was a weird auto flag, wasn't it, Xander? Thank you for unflagging that quickly, but that was like, what? I don't know what YouTube thought there. Maybe it's just because we used, like, female or something. I don't know. But speed swap for Quagsire. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, yeah, you can see it on the Y button. Sorry, that's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, good hit. Good hit. Oh, wow, that still did a ton of damage. That just shows how weak Raichu is. Oh, yeah, Max Darkness. And that is physical, so that'll kind of, like, weirdly help out. Yeah, Raichu can't handle girl power, basically. I feel like with Rivalry... I feel like Rivalry should be less of a... I feel like Rivalry should just be, like, you get a small boost if they're the same gender. And then... nothing if they're not, kind of. That's what I think Rivalry should be. Like, instead of being, like, a big boost if they're a male and a big drop if they're female, I feel like it should be just nothing if the gender if the gender is the same, you get like a little bit of an extra boost. That's what rivalry should be, I feel like, and I hope they change that. I feel like it's just a bit too all or nothing when it should just be like a nice little bonus. But I guess then maybe like half the time you would just get this like nice boost or something, and maybe they want you to think about it more. But anyway, Raichu. So Amelia's gonna switch, although maybe like someone else, maybe the Durant could be... Durant, stay on standby though. Again, remember, even when we say a specific player should switch, if we've got someone else who's gonna switch later on, they shouldn't just press the B button right away, okay? Like, Nidoking is locked in and Quagsire is locked in, so, like, we can press no pretty quickly. But yeah, so Amelia switch, we'll get a Poltegeist to switch. Amelia switch, nicely switched, and then Kevin can press B. But then Kevin, you get a nice Duraludon. So that's fun. Although, I know you don't have very good moves here. I am aware of this. But I think maybe if you just use your bug, like your Max Flutter, that's probably the best thing here. You could also do Max Steel Spike. You could do like one of each or something. One to boost defense, one to lower special attack. It's a shame you don't have Dig. But yeah, just Dynamax to preserve the order, basically, is what I would advise. Shade Van Fan, hello. Oh, you know what I haven't been telling everyone to do? To like the video, because it's time for Bo to shame his fans. Jill is now at the top of the leaderboard, but Kevin's not far behind. And Kevin didn't even pay anything. Okay, so 13. Do we have 13 likes? I hope we have at least 13 likes. Maybe 14, maybe 15. Who knows? 12 likes. We should have more than that. Right, Focus Blast. Oh, we're relying on Focus Blast here. That was a crit, though, right? Oh, wow. Okay, that did a ton of damage. Okay, Max Steel Spike. You're in second where you like to be. That's true. That's true. Okay, come on. Right, so defense up. High horsepower. More like a high horsepower. That did an okay amount of damage. And then it's using Thunder Wave. But Raichu absorbs it. So that's cool. So we basically, if Raichu gets another Focus Blast in, we win here. But wow, 2 Focus Blast hits! Look at that. That's great. That's great. So we just need to keep spamming Focus Blast and hoping for the best, basically. Oh, I actually can't see Amelia in the fan thing. That's really weird. Unless Amelia's got like a different name somewhere or something. Yeah, I actually can't see Amelia in there. That's weird. Oh, but maybe you're like on some kind of opt-out thing, like where you are like, you know, because you can kind of like opt out of it or something like that. So, yeah, you might have some kind of option where like you're not included. Because yeah, that's weird. You should be there, but that means we also should have more than 13 people, which is why 12 is bad. 12 is even worse now. We should definitely have like 14 or 15 or something. Okay, well done, everyone. Those Focus Blasts really doing their work there. So Kevin switch. It's time for Kevin to now ditch the thingamajig. So I do have I have a little bit of an interesting theory here. Because Kevin, you could possibly use Thunderbolt on Thundurus, and if you used Thunderbolt on Thundurus, what you would end up with is powering up Raichu. So you could either use Dragon Swipe, or you could use You could use Dragon Swipe, like, that's fine. I don't mind if you do. But you could also power up Raichu with the power of electricity. And given that Raichu might be getting lots and lots of power-ups, maybe, like, a powering up Raichu strategy could be, like, a quite fun thing to do. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, also, I think if you're like under 18, it might not show up or something. That could be a thing as well. I don't know, but I'm just going to use Scald here and try and get a burn. Again, I am here purely to like not die, basically. It's Nidoking and Raichu who are probably going to be the main things here, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so Rain Dance. More like give me a chance. Right, Rising Voltage. More like a Rising Voltage. Oh, it says it does say you have to be 18. Right, okay. So here's the ice, which is nice. That did a ton, by the way. That did a ton. Okay, Thunderbolt. Okay, so we did the redirect. We powered up the Raichu. Right, here's the skull. Can we get the burn? Can we please get a burn? Yes! Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, hail. More like a fail. But this is fine. We did half the damage, and yeah. If Duraludon's faster, honestly, now it probably could just switch to Breaking Swipe. Because now that like we've done like half damage, do you know what I mean? So it's like on this turn, we're like most definitely gonna like KO this thing now, probably, statistically. Okay, Raichu's Lightning Rod is getting powered up again. No, you can chat if you're under 18. It's just the leaderboard thing doesn't apply is the issue. Right, Sludge Wave. Oh no, doesn't affect Duraludon. Hang in there, everyone. Okay. Oh, a crit on Raichu. That is so much. And poison, that's unfair. Krusty Krab funfair. Leave Amelia alone. Okay, right, here we go. We're going to punch it. Oh, because the rivalry. Because of the gender, of course. Right, and then Breaking Swipe. Kevin for the win. Yeah, did it, Kevin. And you lost some of your HP because we really needed that Life Orb damage. But well done, Team 5. Team 5. I feel alive. Unlike that Thunderous. That was very good. Very well played today, everyone. I'm sorry that we did kind of have to like rush through a bit there with all that. But I do appreciate you guys, gals, non-binary pals joining me, and I do appreciate your patience at the beginning. Fingers crossed we get a shiny here. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, and like the stream if you haven't already, because we should, this is our last chance, and I really feel like we should have like 14 or 15 likes, based on numbers and stuff like that. So, Nidoking is a no, Raichu is a no, Duraludon is also a no. Oh, my roommate got a shiny Duraludon the other day, which is in Pokemon Go, which is pretty cool. But will we get the slightly purple Thunderous? No, dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, so Nidoking is unfortunately a no. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. But oh, is that adamant? Oh, wouldn't it be adamant? That's good. Oh, and timid is really good, and sassy's really good. You know what? I think I've had adamant Nidokings before, but I don't know if I've had timid Raichus, so I'm gonna go with the Raichu. I didn't even really pay attention to the other natures. Hang on, sorry. There was careful and sassy. But yeah, I'm going to go for the Raichu, because that was nicely done. And there we go. So chat, this was really fun. Again, I do apologize for the tech issue at the start. That was weird. I don't know what that was about. But there we go. So chat, welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous? Yes, I would. So I will be back tomorrow, Sunday, the 5th of October. Remember the 5th of October. So I'll be back tomorrow, the 5th. That is our afternoon stream, our less friendly for European people stream. So right now it's 1:07 p.m. and I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. So in a little over a day, I will be back for more Dynamax Adventures. Again, mathematically, we're kind of getting close to, like, when we got Kartana, we're kind of reaching the same level of probability as when we got the Kartana. So we are, we're kind of getting close to, sort of reaching that level. We're almost at that level. But I'm hoping that by doing these extra streams, it will lock in at least one more shiny. You guys think it would be Thunderous? I think it would be Thunderous just because we kind of end up doing it twice per stream. But, I mean, statistically, though, we are more likely to get something that's not Thunderous than Thunderous. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what, and I do have to put the asterisk here, if anything, but what we get as a shiny out of these four: Thunderous, Celesteela, Stack Attacker, and Nihilego. So thank you thank you so much, everyone. Oh, Jill, I'm really sorry to hear about that. That's really sad. But I'm glad that this was a nice little bit of relief, at least. So thank you so much, everyone. Lots of love. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll be back tomorrow for some more shiny hunting, and I hope to see you there too. Take care, everyone. Bye.